November, Thursday. Well, I finished up my job at Hardscrabble, just a bunch of boring labor. So in the meantime, I'm free. The prisoners did get under control and sent back. Nobody figured out what I'd done. In fact, some other guy got credit for bringing down Meckley, though I just mentally checked out by them. Oh my goodness, it's really him! Rowley, on the other hand, fought a big sea monster they found in Antarctica. Damn, Rowley really putting in the work, putting in the jets for real. Since Rowley recently came back, he's been letting loose and enjoying himself. Wee! Rowley's gotten more popular too. He's now S-Class rank 10. His hero name is now the Humble Cyborg. Personally, I thought it seemed sketchy that you could rise that much in rank just off popularity, because I'm pretty sure that the whole premise behind the boys still, I did tell Rowley to find joy in life, so I guess I'm doing pretty good as his sensei. Now I can learn about your actual training regimen, Greg. I'm dead. That's generally all I did for months, bro. Other than that, I've been heading to Worley Street. The rent must be 10 cents because lots of people still live there. Though it's gone bad enough to when now mom is heavily against me going, make sure you fasten your seatbelt, Greg. Yeah, well, I can't die, so whatever. The whole world not knowing what I can do is one thing, but it's bizarre how seemingly only Manny knows that I have super strength. Could you please wait for fan news so the world knows how actually strong I am? Early Street has been a bust anyways. I was hoping for a strong monster. Another uneventful day. I saw Roderick Rules sprayed on the side of the high school. Then Jeffrey broke the news. Meckley Mingo was finally brought to custody. It was an S-Class hero of all people. That's the last straw. It really seems like my dog days are past me. The ugly truth is now heroes are all the popularity. My parents died when Meckley took over the US. They hid out at my grandpa's cabin. Even before the Mingo clan killed them, they suffered their final moments, facing cabin fever. It tore me down ever since these days. I'm lucky to be the third wheel. It was hard luck that I could find my bearings and be reborn. My old sensei took a long haul to his childhood home. He wants to get back to his roots, real old school. I feel so alone. It's time to double down. I turned down the getaway plan with my old cronies. I know how to combat this meltdown of their mind. I'm gonna take a wrecking ball to the heroes. Maybe I'm heading towards the deep end. Maybe I'll be a big show again. I'll blast diaper overload across the streets. What am I getting at? Alright, it's really a no-brainer. The heroes are in for a hot mess. I'm gonna be the big old party pooper. This is Bryce Anderson, Hero Hunter, and also my declaration to conduct evil. Oh, Bryce, the Hero Hunter has entered the scene. Sunday. Well, suddenly Rowley's in a bit of a panic. He managed to get approval to bring me to the S-Class secret base. I'll admit, it was actually pretty cool. Rowley wanted to give me the grand tour, though all of a sudden there was an alert for an emergency meeting, so all the members of the S-Class were asked to come. Though, spoiler alert, only a couple showed up. I actually recognized some of them. In fact, Fru was the one who summoned everyone. He had an emergency announcement. A few weeks ago, he noticed that there has been some more space activity. Exclusive. Meteorite crashes through man's shed. Fru said he's been using his mecha telescope and made a horrifying discovery. He caught sight of a spaceship. He made the calculations that said it will arrive in 3 to 4 months. He then said that it's as big as the state of Delaware, so just by landing this thing is a weapon of mass destruction. Well, at least this ship won't be able to interrupt Christmas. Frankie, you little son of a bee. Fru then said although he would have preferred the whole S-Class arrive, he was pleased with a few. Fru said he was working on some anti-gravity reactors so that the ship's arrival doesn't immediately destroy any cities. Holly once pulled an asteroid from space, so in case his reactors fail or are compromised, then we could rely on her. He also understood that King was the strongest man and had fought aliens in the past. That was cool to hear. I fought aliens too. Maybe this guy would be interested in hearing some of my alien tales. Fru then asked King if he could shatter the alien ship with any of his physical attacks. Here's what King had to say. There's nothing I can do. Any attack strong enough to shatter that ship is too dangerous. Well, Fru seemed disappointed, but understood the risk, though at least Holly was on board. Fru said he was expecting the ship to carry enemy grunts and be equipped with super weapons, but he can't detect anything like that at the moment. He said he was hoping Raleigh would be eager to join to deal with anyone who shows up. In the meantime, Fru is going to try to recruit more S-Class heroes and as many A-Class heroes. On the way back, Raleigh didn't talk much. I guess he's nervous about who he might have to fight soon. Sometimes he gets Vietnam flashbacks of the Grouts. Damn. I wonder if Holly Hills knows me. Elsewhere. Today I hunted down my first victim, Elias Highwit. He's a A-Class hero, rank 28. The idiot came running at me. His guard was down, so I was able to easily strike his face. Keep coming at me just like that, idiot. This is more pathetic than I expected. I could probably take on the whole B-Class and C-Class, especially if this basic chainsaw man made it so high. I continued my hunt. This time, I'm hoping for an S-Class to take down. Tuesday, Riley's been a nervous wreck, so his grandpa worked real hard and managed to upgrade Riley's base model. I even upgraded his main core. You should give him a built-in TV. I've been trying to move up to C-Class, so I've been going all over town helping people. Supposedly, that's how you're supposed to get recognition and promoted. What did you say your hero name was? Or what did you say your hero rank was again, boy? D-Class, 1 of 1. Though I've been anxious myself, they literally created a D-Class exclusively for me, just for my physical labor skills. Will they ever let me move up? Wait, hold up. I see a huge robot destroying stuff. Let me go deal with it. Thursday. Well, I learned quite a lot. I was gonna punch that robot when all of a sudden he said something. S-Class rank 5 hero King, face me. King was there. I wanted to talk to that guy. In fact, I wondered if he had some cool move to whip it out. Wait, cool moves to whip out. Bad. Pause. All of a sudden, King showed himself. I'm a little famished. I don't fight at full might when I'm hungry. King, always giving excuses. So that robot then told King that he wished to face his full might, but he only had 2 hours to feed himself. If he didn't return in time, he would kill 100 humans each hour. 2 hours seemed like plenty. I was hoping that maybe I could strike up a conversation with King as he ate. Still, just in case we hung out longer than 2 hours, I didn't want to accidentally be responsible for hundreds of deaths, so I called Riley to be on standby. Hopefully he got good training out of it. So I ended up following King. He lived in some apartment in one of the upper floors. Since he went inside, I first thought to leave, but then a monster showed up. He was tearing through the entire building. I made my way up there. That's when I saw the monsters had made it to King's floor and was about to fight him. I smacked the monster and sent it flying. I'm not sure where the carcass wound up. All of a sudden, King began to break down. I can't take it anymore. I keep getting cornered by monsters and somehow people think I killed them. I didn't kill any of these guys. Pretty soon, I realized something crazy that I couldn't believe. King was Leland, Riley's old babysitter. I guess he managed to lose weight, got new glasses and a haircut. In fact, I actually remember the last time I saw Leland. It was a real long time ago, back when I was at a level where I had to put effort into fights. So I guess somehow Leland King got credit for that and nearly every fight I've been in. Soon enough, we were catching up, which led to a nice game of Dungeons and Magic and Monsters. Greg gets easily defeated by Krillin. Now you're probably wondering if I decide to set things straight and have King admit things. There are a couple of thoughts rushed into me. For starters, I assumed one of the things King got credit for was Meckley. I'm pretty sure he's not in legal trouble, so no harm leaving it to him. King, come on, King, we love you, King. Yeah. Oh my, I'm so cooked. It seemed like a D move to just get King dragged into something messy he didn't even ask for, so I just decided to let it go, just on the condition that we could play more often. Also, one other thing, I asked if he could put in the good word for me and convince the Hero Association to move you up to C-Class. King said he would try to pass it along. I tried getting Raleigh to do the same, but King has been in the Hero Association longer, so his word has more weight. Once King started up his King engine, and it made all the heroes in the room crap their pants in fear. Before I left, I told King maybe he could try and get strong for real. I even told him my training regimen. Since he's human, he might have a better chance at seeing results compared to Rowley. Elsewhere, I don't freaking believe my luck. Yesterday I walked at a park, then an hour after I left, King showed up. King! He took down Meckley Mingo. That should have been my own fight to endure. Now Meckley's in a coma. I can't properly avenge my family because of King. Of all the S-Class, he just might be the most formidable. It will be a fight that shakes the earth. That insult to this injury, S-Class hero Humble Cyborg was also showed up. Now I doubt lightning will strike twice or thrice, though it's worth a shot to scout the park. Who knows what it could lead to. Friday. Well, I got some great news. I finally moved out the D class, so I guess the D class has been abolished. I'm now C class, rank 303. King managed to give me a glowing review. He also said I helped stop that monster destroy his house. Still, now I have to meet a weekly quota. Riley said he discovered a lake monster with dense skin, so that should do it. Okay, well I'm back, but the monster was already dealt with. Holly Hills is actually S-Class rank 2. Her hero name is Terrible Tornado. Riley told me she's an Esper, though I remember hearing Espers have their powers since birth, and I never recalled her having powers in school. What's Albert Sandy waffling about this time? December, Monday. Well, the spaceship isn't here yet, but it did shoot a laser that almost destroyed an entire city. Through installed a chip in Rowley that syncs in with satellites, so he got a heads up. Oh no, I need to get to Greg. This laser was traveling fast enough to reach the Earth in 30 minutes. Rowley got to me as fast as he could. He said that if we went to Tokyo, that would be the optimal location to redirect it. Asked Riley to fly me because I didn't know where Tokyo was. Pretty soon we got there. The laser was real close to hitting the surface. There was only one thing that came to mind. I took a leap and came face to face with the laser. Well, I managed to stop the laser dead in its tracks, but it seems like some sparks flew all over the world. I'm sure it's no big deal, right? Tuesday. Well, hitting the laser got me to move up. I'm now C class rank 15. It's like some people are mad about the landmarks that got destroyed. I was going to see Big Ben, you asshole. In fact, Mr. Ray gave me the tension. He was going to go see the pyramids with his wife. The vacation was meant to save their marriage, though it was scary that he would take his rage on someone like that. Oh, I hate this car, you looking at body. Oh, and somehow Riley's grandpa scanned the laser, so now he's working on a new design for a laser system to give Rowley. Oh, look at this, Greg. Pew, pew. Still, above all, I'm feeling intensely bored. I really want to find something to do. Elsewhere. Well, it looks like my trip to the park was worth it. I found a kid with a hero book. He told me his name was Manny. He had a book on heroes. This kid is a big fan of heroes. He told me his big brother is a hero and his personal hero. Let's hope I don't run into his brother. His books had lots of useful information. I found clues in that book. I figured out a huge hangout spot for heroes, mainly B class it seems. No one didn't expect to catch any S classes. The kid didn't let me have his book, so I'll have to return to him occasionally. Anyways, tonight I'll hunt. See you guys on the other side. I'm back. Also, I won't sugarcoat things. I seriously got my eye beat. Don't know about any reward. I stormed that hero bar. It was mostly B class, though a fair amount of them were A class. I know them all very well. Is that Killer Bean? SpongeBob? There was my pleasant surprise. There was a S-Class hero. Uh-oh. It's Mickey. Good thing I read up on this guy. He's S-Class hero Ratmaster. He's pretty low ranked, though a good start. See, he has a mighty punch and is dense, though he lacks speed. That's a speciality of mine. I stroke his skull. I got a bit sloppy. He didn't go down immediately. That gave the other heroes an easier chance to attack me. They weren't much special, but their members were starting to overwhelm. Once I finished dealing with Ratmaster, I continued with the rest. Bring on our holes. Master Shapesmith. Managed to defeat everyone in that bar. Still, I'm worn out. I have to rest at my cabin for a while.